What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Action. I know in past episode or two we've been kind of a little slow. At least I feel like we've been kind of slow to get things moving and progressing. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make this episode's goal to actually make it down here into the oil biome and actually get the oil going, like I've been talking about for the past like 2 or 3 episodes. So that is what we are gonna focus on. Yeah, so we just need to kind of do what we need to do to get that going. For the most part, it looks like we need to expand our spawn, or at the very least make 2 of them, and have one just focus on sending all of its oxygen to our suits, and then the other one focus to giving oxygen to the base or something. No, we gotta figure it out. We'll figure it out. But let's get into it. Ellie, why are you... Okay, let's get you assigned. Let's get Gene assigned. Let's get the injured dealt with. And this pretty much... I feel like we could expand this. I was playing around with expanding it. I was debating whether to convert it over to a Hydra, which is like, a submerged spawn that just constantly generates oxygen and whatnot, regardless of pressure. Which I feel like might be the way. But I'm not 100% sold on it. Yeah, no, let's first we really need to convert that stuff to steel so that it quits breaking. Let us get this dug out just enough to let that water free. Once we get that water free, we'll keep digging down. Volcano. Oh yeah, that's right. I found something else I was digging towards. Right here. What is this? Alright, so we'll figure out what that is. Maybe, hopefully. Let's go on. I think if I set to 1,000, it just makes it too... doesn't keep enough pressure. I'll double check, but... Yeah, is that... Definitely seems like they're pumping more. Maybe 1,000's more appropriate than 1,500. But either way, I still feel like we at least need 1 or 2 more electrolyzers. So let's see, go with that. All right. It's our expansion. And got that pretty much dug out. All right, perfect. We have made it to the oil biome. Oh, it is pretty hot down there. Almost high enough to steam everything, but not quite. All right. You're just trying to get trapped. Oh. Yeah, let's see. Looks like we're maintaining way more oxygen. All right, perfect. I like it. We'll have to keep an eye on it just to make sure. There, and then we're gonna have to get ourselves piped up and out. And there we go. That should get it all pretty good. polluted oxygen, okay. Okay, no, alright, just complaining for nothing, gotcha. Alright, oh, perfect. What's this down here, vacuum? Oh, it's probably the steam vent thingy. We'll be able to take advantage of that once we get plastic. And steam turbines. See what we got for research. We got pretty much just the rocket stuff. Alright. And no ceramic yet. Yeah, we need more polluted oxygen to make more clay. Kind of hope we find a polluted oxygen vent. Alright. It's clearly some sort of geyser and now a volcano. So hopefully it's like a oxygen geyser or something. Let's see. We don't really. Oh, we got some pips. Yeah, no. Okay. We're getting clay just at a very slow rate. How's this coming along? Pretty good? It's looking like it. Just double checking, making sure that we kind of have most of this laid out for the most part, and it looks like it. This is just killing me in our resources. And granted, I know we have like 62 tons of iron ore, but still, wasting a bunch of it on repairs is not ideal. We got a blueprint. What do we got? They're not bad. We will need somebody that can just kind of supply, but the other two stats are kind of interest are kind of meh. But these ones are all pretty reasonable. I think we'll take Otto just for being a hauler. And the first thing you try to do is leave. We can set you to all of you guys free, but you are stuck in here. Yeah, we have plenty of beds. Is this 12? Yeah, 12, so we can do 24 with our current setup. Alright, perfect. Socializing with yourself, huh? That's fair. Sometimes I need some alone time too. Don't blame you, Otto. Man, they're getting this stuff built pretty fast now. They don't have to keep running back. Like, how's the... what's the hold up? Oh, it just needs to be emptied. Gotcha. Yeah, we need to run the power now. That was horrible. Okay, there we go. And then almost. Come on. Hurry up, dupes. What achievement did we earn? Ah, the oil biome achievement. Perfect. Alright, yeah, no, I was right. This is the little geo vent steam geyser. I could have sworn the bottom of our planet should have been frozen, but... Oh, is that only if we have a frozen core? No, I could have sworn that was just like... okay. It's not magma. 2569, just a few thousand degrees too cold. All right. Now I can quit crying for oil. We just have to get it set up. Whoa. What do we got? Are these guys not set to... No, they are. Alright. Wait, I forgot to check to see what everybody's, like, strength and whatnot is. Attribute level 2? Yeah, I don't think you have... Yeah, no, you have no interest in... to give strength, because this gives... just that... What does my digging give? I don't remember what they all give. I wish I could remember. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no, it's this one right here. Alright, it affects digging speed. This affects agility. And I believe that affects... Does operating affect strength? I didn't think it did. Huh, I don't remember. I'd have to look. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, no, and that should... And I don't think we can go that much further down. I could be wrong. Alright, so we got all that dug. Okay, now we need to find more water. More water so that we can start pumping out oil. I think for the moment we could probably just use the loose oil and water to get us going. Okay, so we gotta set up a little oil refinery pump thing. Let's see, I like to use mesh tiles. Temperature doesn't matter. And what we got are So utilities. It is. Alright. And now we do need to get a gas pump in there, because we'll be getting natural gas from that. It's like right about there. This will be filled. Ladder. Mesh tile just so they can get out. And that should be our liquid lock right there. And there you go. That should be our oil pump design all done up. I know we need a pump and a few other things, but for the most part, that should cover most of our needs. We'll put the liquid pump down. A little automation. All right. And perfect. All right. So I'll be back as soon as they get that built. Okay, and we are back. We successfully have that all built, and I tore out the pump and both the liquid and gas pumps because they're starting to overheat again. But we do have a pitcher pump to get some basic crude oil, and I'm going to set up one of those liquid pipe deals. What are they called? Bottle drainers. Yeah, I'm going to set up a bottle drainer, and we are going to manually fill up these with oil. Actually, do we just need I feel like we should be good with just the first one. And we will go back to using stone. I would like to use ceramic, but that's not an option. We'll go with that. And right about here, we will set up a small little power setup with a coal generator and stuff. We'll go with 2. We can use lead. It's cold enough, it shouldn't melt. There we go. That should give us a temporary setup. did up there. I was wondering where I put it. And then we're going to do enable auto bottling and crude oil. I'm going to set this to 7. It's super important. They're already bringing the oil. Oh no, it wasn't oil they're bringing. Oh, cinnabar ore. No, I don't think so, guys. Do not think so. Let's use something a little bit more robust. We'll go with the iron ore we got. What? Are we running out of oxygen, aren't we? I know we are. Yep. Alright, let us hook up a new pump. Just need to get them to sweep all that stuff out. Uh-oh. We have one working suit right now. Let's hope somebody competent is showing up. Thank you. What is that, Ren? No, P. P. Hope you're doing something useful. You are. Alright, we gotta get the power. Alright, hopefully this should save us. Don't think I doomed us just yet. But we'll find out. Oh no. What do we do? Yeah. Okay, so. This little temporary emergency thing. We'll set this up here. Have that feed some power in. And then we'll set up the wheels over here. I guess I could have just ran this power up. Oh well. This is temporary. I didn't want to have to remember. Alright. Success. You coming down here to fix this? No, you're sweeping. Son of a... Alright, hopefully somebody comes over and builds. But while they're doing that, we got that. Temporary power. Some liquid. We got that done. We just need the stuff made out of the appropriate resources. I'm pretty sure that Slickster is not going to be alive for much longer. Still don't know what's this, because it is not our geovent. Because here's one geovent, and then here's another geovent. Here's the one that's blocked that we have to unblock. Here's the system itself, and then here's the last geovent. So I am a little confused as to what could possibly be in this void right here. I mean, we'll have to dig down and we'll find out, but I am a little confused and kind of interested as to what that could be. It could just be nothing, but it could be something. Alright, so we're getting more people. Perfect. Are we all set? Let us do below for right now. And that should get us up and running. Perfect. I think I know my main problem is why I never finish. It's because I always build bad. I wouldn't say bad, but not well designed machines. My machines work, but they're not well designed. They're not well thought out. So I always end up playing catch up. I'm constantly doing repairs, modifications, and whatnot, and I get stuck in a bad loop. I think that is my problem. But hopefully maybe I can start breaking that and getting a little better. What we got going on down here? Nothing. Can they? Oh, they can't reach that. Okay, let's see. We need more iron. Okay. We'll have them make up some more iron. What we got? Anything worth? No, we don't have any deeps that are worth anything. But we will take the free sandstone. And I believe we are done sciencing until we get into space. And we start getting space science. Which probably should be our next goal. How are our suits going? Our suits are not doing good because of this. Alright. And now we can get rid of all that stuff. Rip out our temporary solution. Alright, and how is this looking down here? Alright, it's broken, so besides it being broken, looks like it's going pretty reasonable. We're getting that all swept up. Okay. Yeah, it looks like things are going pretty reasonable. What we get? Anything cool? No. Just some gloves. Let's see, and dig. All right. I do feel a little cheated. The fact that our oil bomb got cut off a little bit here on the end. But it is what it is. Alright. More exploration. That's what I was looking for, was another oil reservoir. What's that? 2 now? 1, 2. We need to have a third one probably over here somewhere. This journey always 3. Let's see, they got this up and running yet? Not quite. But they get everything fixed up. Alright, perfect. You got that. Yeah, no, they're getting it all done eventually. Alright, well, I'll be right back as soon as we get some steel. Just gotta wait for them to kind of just get things cleaned up and whatnot. So, as soon as we finally start producing our first steel, I'll be back and fill you guys in. So, we finally have made our first section of steel. It only took us, almost 2 weeks for them to finally get it all together. I was struggling super hard with keeping oxygen filling our atmosuits. And it's just because, the pipe and stuff just kept, or the pump and the desalinators just kept breaking. And they kept needing to get repaired and just wasn't maintaining consistency. And it was becoming this huge thing. So I had to put pumps here. And it just became this big thing. And it was really starting to trigger me. And it made me realize, I think this is why I ended up making a new base. It's like, oh, well, I clearly effed that up, and I'm not really interested in trying to fix this problem. So I'm just going to start over. But making this series is definitely kind of, is going to force me to have to fix those problems and address those issues. So, hopefully, we will be able to do that and get past it. Now, we just need to get 400 more steel, and we will be all set. Oh, do we not have... Well, we have oil. Output is full? How did... Okay. Well, we can fix that. That is not hard to fix. Let's put another one of these here. And then we just put one of these liquid bridges here, and that should hopefully solve all of our problems for the most part. Once we can get some more steel getting made. And at least the crude oil looks like it's cooling off. What the fill is a bunch of ice and vacuum it out, and I just wasn't trying to deal with that yet. But we'll get it done. Oh yeah, no, we should probably add that to our list of things to keep track of. Just so we know how much we're working with. What should we have this make? Yeah, we're gonna have this make regular iron. Yeah, it says it doesn't have enough coolant, which is fine. Oh, that was... Yeah, no, we don't want it like that. Okay, there we go. I think I should have made that taller. And I only feel like I should make it tall. Should have made it taller so that way it could facilitate having auto sweepers above. Yeah, there's no space above them. You have to put them to the side. I will have to see. We do have enough steel. Finally. Alright, deconstruct that. And please make it out of steel. So we can finally have, like, maintained water without constantly having to do repairs. Oh, that'd be so nice. So they can finally get things done. And success. Now this should no longer ever overheat in here, because now it's an overheat temperature of 257. That is way better than like the 160 something. Yeah, 167 it was getting. So how much steel do we need? We only need 200 for these. All right, 400 to get that back up running. Total of 800. Okay, okay. That's pretty doable. Pretty doable. But now we have enough steel that should solve most of our problems. And then we'll carry this wire on through. They shouldn't need... Oh, they probably will use both at the same time. Okay, let us switch it over to heavy watt wire. Actually, if we're gonna do that, we should run it up top like so, and use heavy joint plates. We can put that there. All right. I'm thinking about shrinking this all down one level so we can put auto sweepers above. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I don't want to have to try to fix this all later. But it gives us enough steel to deconstruct one of these, both of these actually. Because at least we'll have one consistently working. Oh, happy day. Yes. I'm super excited to not have to have the dupes wasting time replacing and repairing these things. Like, it is super happy. Is that okay? Yeah, it does show us the. I do like this mod, the little info card mod or whatever. I'd have to look up which one it is. That makes it so you can actually see everything. It doesn't go off the screen. It's rather nice. Are we dormant right now? No, just idle. Okay. That's steel. Oh yeah, no, this is coming along phenomenally. Alright, so let us now And we're getting things prepped for liquid locks and stuff. Yeah, no, this is coming on pretty good, actually. Yeah, we'll make all these adjustments and stuff. Probably get this done up soon, hopefully. Yeah, no, we should make that 5 tall. That was my mistake. What, buildings? And just redo all that. And we should be able to fit all those sweepers right above. We can't. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. No, we don't want to. I missed. Oh well. Oh, and we gotta re-put crude oil in there. All right, let's redo the coolant loop. All right, yeah, no, I'm super happy with that. We finally got steel getting made and everything. Finally get things more stable and whatnot. So hopefully we should be able to get more projects and whatnot done with less friction. But with that, I should see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe.